An exclusive TalkTV investigation can reveal that nearly 130 people every day are prosecuted for failing to pay their TV licence. The majority are some of the poorest people in Britain. Many face crippling health conditions.
Tens of thousands of cases are trialled behind closed doors in secret courts, leading to renewed calls to scrap the licence fee altogether. TalkTV's Oliver Whitfield-Mirchich has this exclusive report for you.
From watching legal dramas without a TV licence to being the centre of secretive court action. In the year to June 2022, more than 47,500 people were prosecuted and over 44,000 were convicted for failing to pay for a £159 TV licence. Many of them are the poorest, oldest and sickest people in our society. 70% are women, some are in their 80s and 90s. And all of them have been prosecuted under the controversial single justice procedure. The Evening Standard's court correspondent Tristan Kirk has spent years trying to reveal the truth behind the sped-up system he says is criminalising vulnerable people.
It's a fast-tracked, streamlined court process dealt with entirely behind closed doors, where a magistrate sits in a room, in an office, perhaps in their living room, and dealing with people on the papers alone, written evidence, where they basically rubber stamp a prosecution and convict them in all but the rarest of cases.
TalkTV has obtained legal papers revealing how seriously ill people were still prosecuted despite writing statements to the courts to defend themselves. Their pleas have been voiced by actors.
I'm currently seriously ill with very severe left ventricular systolic dysfunction and have been referred to the transplant team. I'm struggling emotionally with what my future might look like or if I'll even have a future. My husband has lost his job now and his income has dropped about £600 a month.
I'm the main carer for my wife and children who all have mental health issues. I'm being treated for cancer myself, so I have a lot to deal with at the moment.
Lord MacDonald is a former director of public prosecutions who says there is a conflict of interest in the BBC launching its own legal action.
The interest of the BBC in this matter, of course, is ensuring that people pay their licence fee, and that's a corporate interest which shouldn't necessarily be wrapped up with a prosecutorial interest, and indeed shouldn't be. I think all criminal prosecutions should be brought by the independent prosecutor, the Crown Prosecution Service. We saw what happened in the Post Office.
You're responsible for the loss.
I haven't got that money, and I don't know where it's gone.
ITV's hit drama Mr. Bates versus the Post Office has re-highlighted the shocking treatment of over 700 postmasters who were wrongly convicted of theft and fraud in a series of private prosecutions. The legal charity Appeal warned MPs about what it saw as similar risks facing TV licensing in 2020, telling the Justice Select Committee, "We may see the same level of miscarriages of justice as took place in the Post Office prosecutions." To guarantee the BBC's income, anyone who watches television programmes must have a valid licence for their home, whether they watch it on the internet or on the telly. In December, the Culture Secretary Lucy Fraser said criminal prosecutions for not paying the TV licence fee was morally indefensible.
I'm also concerned about the prosecution of people, and that is something that I have said I would look at in the Charter Review.
In response, a TV licensing spokesperson said, TV licensing's primary aim is to help people stay licensed and avoid prosecution, which is always a last resort. It seems concerns over people being prosecuted by organisations will continue unless there is the political will to fix what appears to be a broken justice system. Oliver Whitfield-Mirchich, TalkTV.